Evening, Chris here, really LM140, wheels on the chair aren't working, brilliant. Gonna try some beer, because it's a nice warm night. We've only just closed the patio doors because the moths and stuff were starting to come in. I don't like creepy crawlies very much, but that's all irrelevant really, because you're only here to hear about the beer. So tonight's beer is one that came highly recommended to me. This is from the Willow Brewery. It's their Ageless, Double IPA. Now, Ageless isn't what I feel, as you may tell from the bags under my eyes, but let's try it anyway. Let's open it up. Nice bit of smoke on the opening there. I do like IPAs. If there's anything I like more than an IPA, it's a double IPA. Where the Willow Brewery based? They're based in Macclesfield. I also like beers in this part of the world. Quite excited about this. Whoop, quite lively. So we've got well, a 2-finger head easily. Almost 3 a push if I shove the rest of it in there. Getting a lovely honk from that straight away. Ever so slightly off White's head. Fair bit of sediment in the glass. But if you can get that, I should have used the other cam for this if you'd be able to see that. Okay, so double IPA from Macclesfield. Home of the Back Lads. A much underrated band. Please check them out on YouTube if you feel like listening to people swearing a bit to classic rock tunes. The wife laughing at memories of the Mac Lads there. Right, okay. Yeah, so plenty of sediment, but that's nothing to be scared of. I'm not scared. It's bottle conditioned. You can have bits in there. It's been stored flat, it's been stored cold, so it's obviously fairly heavy sedimented, but yeah, I think you could see it actually in the bottom. Yeah. So one to be careful when you pour in at home, in the safety of your own kitchen or wherever you pour beer. I like to pour it in all rooms of the house. Quite adventurous that way. Okay, so on the nose. Beautiful, beautiful, fresh. Fluff my nose. Puts me in mind of some of the American IPAs. You've got quite a sweet smell in there, along with some classic kind of grapefruity, kind of tropical fruit kind of thing going on. Well, that's enough smell in it, I think. Let's just drink some, see what I think. Cheers. That was a mighty fine beer. Comes in at 7.2%. And I don't think it leaves you under any illusions that this is some beers that come in at quite high ABVs, just you would never ever know this. This has a bit of the warning signs about it. It's a little bit stickier in the mouth. It's got ever so slight piney quality, which is what is more what I've come across more in the American kind of IPA market. Yeah, that kind of pine resin kind of thing. It's quite gaseous. When it goes in, your mouth puffs. So it's difficult to kind of just let that sink through. And obviously I've practiced quite a bit, but let's try with a smaller bit. Yeah, cracking fruit flavours in there. But yeah, the biggest thing in here is that piney, resiny, slightly sticky kind of thing going on. This is an excellent beer, and a really good example of its style. I think sometimes with the double IPAs, for me personally, it's a bit too much. Although saying that, this is on a par with some beers that I really do like that come in as single IPAs in the States. So I'm thinking the Sierra Nevada Torpedo. I think that's a single IPA. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please feel free. I'm not going to be precious about it. Although, you know, I'll probably ban you or something like that. You know, I think that, I'll block you all for any criticism whatsoever. I won't. I'm in the enthusiastic amateur category, so please feel free to correct me.
You're in the amateur category?
Yes.
That sounds all kinds of wrong.
Yes. I'm also in the MILF category.
Do you know what MILF means?
Yeah. Do you?
I haven't got a clue.
Lucky for her. There's a lovely, nicer than some of the American beers. The bitter finish on this one kind of kicks through and sits on the back of the tongue quite nicely without leaving you kind of pulling this face, you know, like that at the end. Okay, well, it's a nice beer. I'm not going to drink it very quickly because it's 7.2%. I want to sit down and relax and, you know, get to this over the course of the next hour or so. Thanks for joining me. Oh God, where would I want to drink this? It's a difficult one. At this high ABV, I always struggle to think where to place them. I love IPAs that come in at 5 to 6% because they're so good. They're so good to drink when they're a well-made one. When you get up to the 7% barrier, you can't have too much. And I like a bit of volume of an evening. It's not often that I'll only have time just for maybe one beer. Saying that, if you were having this with another beer, you could have two beers at this ABV, but you're not going to get anything from the other beer because this is going to wipe out your palate. It's just going to knock it sideways. It's a very bang-in IPA. So, maybe if you're going out for dinner somewhere and you just want something to round that off, this would be a good one to round it off. You couldn't drive after, but you could round off a meal with it quite nicely, I think. For me, it's good. Really like it. For the style of beer and for the taste and for how well it's crafted and how easily actually I could drink that very quickly. I'm going to go with a 9 for this. So good work, Red Willow Brewery. Good work, Macclesfield in Gunco Lane in Cheshire. And the website's www.redwillowbrewery.com. They say that if you like beers that are assertively hoppy with a long bitter finish, this is our beer for you. If you don't, then it probably isn't. Good, honest marketing. Well done. Thanks for joining me, and cheers.